Hello to everyone. So I want to show you how I make the scones because it has evolved. I had good recipes on biscuit making, and so then I make the scones now the same way. So okay, I mixed all the dry ingredients. I sifted them twice. I'm making half a batch. 1 cup flour, 1 tablespoon sugar, 1/2 tablespoon baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon salt, and 1/3 cup dry currants. And then I took 2 knives and I cut 3 tablespoons butter into the dry ingredients. And then I mixed 1/2 beaten egg and 1/4 cup milk. And so that brings me to this point. So now this is the trick to good biscuits too. You're just combining the wet into the dry. This is how you're going to get good scones, you guys. You know, the scone makers are like a lot of things, a little bit secretive. I don't see what's the difference if everyone can make good scones. I think that's very mean, you know? Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm shaping my scone into a ball, a little scone ball. And then I'm going to, I'll probably pat it. I have a rolling pin here. We'll see how it goes. What I want to do is I want to shape it into the ball, but I want to handle it as little as I possibly can. Because I don't want my scone, it's like a biscuit. I don't want my scone getting tough. See how it's starting to shape into a ball? I had my butter as cold as I could get it too. And oh, shout out to Jan of New York. You know, she has the best channel, you guys. I posted this one she did today on my Twitter, and she had a comment in there, and it was treat your home like a business. And I thought, oh, what a good idea. You know, I was in business for years, in the beauty business. And I think I knew a thing or two. I noticed in shops I work at, they're still doing this too. They're sitting there looking at the front door. Why is that? It's because their businesses are never growing. Another thing, see how my scone is a little ball now? Okay, so now, you want you want a successful business, so it could be like the same thing as like your home could be like a business. And so, you know, why pay a lot of money for scones? I mean, not a lot, but it's one of those things that's very cheap to make. Okay, see my little ball? See how easy? It's like a biscuit. Okay, just a second. I'll be right back. This is live and uncut, you guys. So this is an example how somebody can make an offhand comment, and it can really impact your life for the better, of course. Thank you, Jan. You know, this is funny. Jan gave me a shout out last week, and I really appreciated it, to tell you the truth. I was flattered because I love her channel. They're quick videos, and they're very, very helpful. How to save money. Okay, so now I just want to carefully take my and it's supposed to be about a half a inch. I want to get it into a ball. You don't want to handle it too much. I'm trying not to. These are going to be some good scones. This is only you know, it's so easy to make it. Why make a really big batch when a little batch is so easy to make? And this is going to taste good with my tea. And thank you to the follower who said, I wish we had some more tea parties. Yeah, me too, like today. Okay, so now, so let's see. I want my scones large enough, but not huge, you know. And all you have to know about making your eggs in half is that one egg is about a quarter cup. So see how it's some nice little scones? Jan also had a great video on cheesecake that I posted. Okay, so now this is my other half egg. Not too much, but you know, enough. Everything is so much better. Okay, so let's say I'm treating my home like a business. Am I going to pay other people to make stuff for me in my business? No, because in my business, just like my hair business, how I made money is by you have to come to my salon to get my stuff. You know, when I would create these businesses, people would try to roll in and take my business. Good luck. Just like, oh, I don't think so. Okay, now, the main thing you want to remember is you don't want your scones touching. And they're going to expand a little bit, so you don't need expensive ingredients. This is everything. I use raisins. All right, now we're gonna bake the scones. All right, now let me give you the recipe. I like the recipes. I will also put it on Twitter. I like the recipes in everything on Twitter. Okay, so I made half a batch. I mixed the flour, the sugar, the baking powder, the salt, and I sifted it twice. Then I added the currants. Then I took 2 knives and I cut the butter in good. I took the beaten egg and the milk and I mixed that. You can use buttermilk. And then I put the beaten egg on top. Really easy. Tea scones are famous of immigrants from all over the British Isles. The Scots take the credit for them, but immigrants of British and Welsh extraction claim them too. The English call them singing binnies because of the way they sizzle when they are cooked over an open fire. So how I bake stuff on top of the stove is I just put I put the pan on low, and I would say if I was to do this, and I make a foil tent, and I just cook them until they are done. So, okay, when I come back, we'll have some scones.